So a new dawn, a new day here in Hong Kong, where it also has Hong Kong residents nervous about traveling across the border. The devastation can be felt, it can be seen. Just a week ago,
So as you can imagine, it's pretty loud out here.
Hong Kong police, in dealing with these protesters, have upped the armor and have brought in the riot squads. Today, shocking the market, the tech and the media world by announcing its new streaming service. And people want to talk about, yes, Tim Cook's relationship with President Trump since
just a few hours ago, we were following riot police who were chasing down protesters. Pro-democracy in march continues. As you see, the crowds turned out, so did the rains. But this is the first weekend in 2 months that there was no tear gas.
Monday. And yes, we do more of our shopping online these days, but bricks and mortars are still opening.
Stock markets like the report because it still shows growth in the economy.
Yes, we will be speaking to Tim Cook himself and also Luca Maestri, CFO, for their thoughts on earnings later on today. Back to you.
And it could possibly even land on cars with a QR code in the future.
Sifting through the 2018 tax returns first off, and Bernie Sanders paid an effective tax rate of 26%, which is much less the top tax bracket of these. In China, there's a cultural thing called face and respect. And arguably right now, this U.S. president is best when it comes to optics. In China, optics is part of the culture.
Uber has a lot to prove to its shareholders, including not only an ability to grow in the future, but to actually make money.
Show me the reasons. Say my name and show me the reasons why you chose me. Push me gentle, I will come with you. Will you show me? Say my name and show me the reasons why you chose me. Push me gentle, I push me gentle, I will come with you. Will you show me?
Breaking right now, also breaking this evening, the top aide to Juan Guaido. We're less than an hour to go to the closing bell.
Yes, it does. So a 4-day winning streak in jeopardy.
Out the hallway on the phone. Here she is.
Breaking right now, we have stocks hitting record highs.
Right.
I think the takeaway is that Hong Kong stands for freedom and they want democracy.
I say forget all of those because my top pick of the decade, I have to say, I told you earlier, was the rice cauliflower from Trader Joe's. That made the list too.
Americans, they wanted Amazon to come here and create jobs, help the economy, give us a multiplier effect, and, I guess bolster the tax revenue so we can spend it on, I don't know, improving our transit system for one.
Says, look, we are part of American heritage. We are steeped in American heritage. We are founded here.
This transfer of wealth, she earned it with Jeff Bezos together. They built that company. Listen, I mean, upgrading the grid is going to cost so much money. Think of all the transmission lines, the power grids across the country. Lots of questions today as to how the 737 MAX was certified to fly and how it was deemed to be safe in the skies. I've interviewed Justin Trudeau twice. The first time was at the U.S. Chamber of Commerce in Washington, D.C. And don't forget, we started off this year with a really bearish, negative outlook on the markets, especially after that dismal December. A banner year for U.S. stock markets, and one notable milestone crossed today.